Morning, fam. It's your boy Harvey. I'm sitting here thinking about when I had to surrender. When I had to surrender during my last Junkie run. I had to surrender to a power greater than me. Yeah, I was broken. I was broken physically, mentally, and spiritually. Yeah, but once disease overcome you, right? They say, right, you do negative things, right? Then disease sets in, right? And once disease sits in, right, it's disintegration, right? You know, the cells and things in your body start to break apart, right? Start going through changes or whatever. And then you disappear, you know, you die off, and you know, everything, you know, die off and everything just breaks down and disappear. But yeah, that last run, you know, I was getting fed up, I was getting fed up during the run, right? Because I was going through chronic pain, right? You know, chronic physical pain, right? Whereas those narcotics, right, didn't do anything for me, right? I was still going through chronic pain, right? You know, pain that sit in, you know, physical pain that sit in my body. So I ended up catching a bit, right? I went away, right? You know, I got this, you know, the stuff out of my system, right? You know, the narcotics out of my system, right? But then I noticed that, right, I was still having this physical, you know, pain, right? Chronic pain, you know what I mean? Ongoing pain, right? You know, I had a disease that affected me about 20 years, you know, prior to that, right? And then it went away, right? But this time it came back in a different part of my body, right? Which were my legs, right? So I had so much pain, right? You know, I had already decided that I was fed up, right? And that I wasn't going to be a junkie anymore, right? But I still had to deal with the pain, right? And it was, you know, it was breaking, you know, it was breaking my spirit, you know, it was breaking my spirit, right? So I had to surrender. I had to surrender to God, you know, power greater than me, right? You know, I was surrendering, you know, to God, you know, all along, right? But yeah, I truly had to surrender, right? Constantly on a day-to-day basis, right? You know, going through constant pain, right? You know, but my biggest problem in life, right, was being a junkie, right? And you know, that was going against, my beliefs and everything, right? You know, my belief in God or whatever, that was going against it, right? Because I knew that I wasn't supposed to be no junkie, right? And I knew that I was working on it, you know, to the best of my ability, right? But hey, when God stepped in with disease, right, that really made me know that I couldn't go back to that anymore, right? So yeah, that disease, man, it's something else, man. It'll break you down, man. Break you down, right? It'll break the toughest person, right? You know, you might be strong mentally, physically, and all that stuff, right? That disease step in, man, that disease can break your spirits and everything, right? So yeah, I was broken, right? And I definitely had to surrender, right? And you know, years after I was, you know, off of drugs, right, I still had to surrender on a continuous basis, right? You know, I had to surrender. I had to beg God, you know, for years and years and years to help me, right? That's how bad it was, right? But yeah, surrender. Yeah, I was broken, right? Yeah, I was broken. But yeah, I just wanted to speak a little bit about, you know, surrendering to a power, you know, greater than yourself, right? Yeah, I had to surrender to God for real. Yeah, that was what's up. I just wanted to give a little bit on my surrender.